Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've done a video, but I honestly have not been having any dreams or visions or anything that I feel is worth making a video about. It's all still just been stuff about my personal life and mine and my husband's future. And I was talking to the Lord about that yesterday, and I was just saying how weird it is that I have not had any of these dreams. I haven't had any rapture dreams, no dreams about Jesus, nothing about end times or prophecy. I haven't even been having any dreams about seeing two moons or anything like that. And that's very strange for me because I have consistently had these dreams for 8 years now. And for the past several months, 6 months or more, I would say, I just haven't been dreaming anything like that. And everything that he's been showing me in dreams, like I said, has just been stuff about preparing for things in our life to come in the future. I guess if he doesn't come back before that. So I was just telling him about this yesterday, and this morning I wake up with this very strange dream that is very detailed, and it feels like I'm receiving a message about something. And um, it was one of those dreams that's really hard to put into words, and it's like I want to get this out and I want to share what I saw and what was going on, but it's just kind of like you had to be there type of thing. It's I can't really find the words to describe some of the things that was going on because it was just so intricate and detailed, and I don't even understand a lot of it myself, but I'm going to try my best. So what I saw was, okay, so I was with a group of like cousins and family, and all of a sudden this news broke out, and there was all this buzz about everyone was talking about a fox hunt. There had been this thing going on, and everyone had called it a fox hunt. And what it was it seemed to be like a mission that someone was on for an attack or something like that. And when people would say fox, in the dream, I had an impression that it wasn't just like an animal in the woods somewhere. The fox represented, it had like a persona, and maybe it like represented a certain group or people. Um, so Fox Hunt was like this group effort. They were on a mission to like attack us or plot something against us, and they had been for a while trying to figure out a way to accomplish that, and they were really like rushing to find a way to succeed at that. And the breaking news was that they had finally did that. um and for whatever reason, in the dream, when people were talking about this fox or this group, there was like a mastermind fox, like a head character or personality. And what I would see in my mind's eye in the dream was the fox character from there's this cartoon, it's a Peter Rabbit cartoon on Nickelodeon that some of the kids that I care for watch a lot. That fox on that cartoon was the one in my mind in a dream that was representing this group, or the, like I said, the mastermind or the head of this group. I don't know why that one was used. I guess just because the Lord knows that I've seen that, and he wanted to communicate that it wasn't just like a fox hunt of animals. It was the fox hunt was the name of this mission from this group of people that they were trying to accomplish in attacking us. So everyone, there was all this buzz and all this hype about this fox hunt. They had finally succeeded. They'd found a way to accomplish their mission. And as I was talking about this with some of my family, this part is really, really hard to describe, and it's not going to make any sense. But I wanted to just say it anyway so that maybe it'll make sense later. But as we were talking about it, in front of me was this like big it's kind of like a display case, similar to what you would see with, sometimes you can see those, they're like glass display cases with models of cities, or it also kind of reminded me of a marble run. It was some sort of contraption. It wasn't, um, it wasn't a city or anything itself. There was just like certain parts in it, and like I said, it's really hard to describe it because I don't know what it was and I don't know what it represented, but it was just like a large display case that was the size of one of those city models, glass cases that you would see like with the small trees and buildings and things, but there wasn't trees and buildings in it. It was, like I said, just some sort of contraption. Maybe it was representing a trap, like if you guys have ever played that game when you were a kid, it's called Mousetrap. There's all these different parts and pieces and contraptions, kind of like a marble run, I guess. I guess the Mousetrap game is the best way I can describe it. And I'm so glad that I thought of that, because that's the closest thing I can think of. It was just all these random different parts and pieces of something that I was looking at and examining and trying out. Again, I'm very sorry that it's just so hard to describe, but it kind of reminded me of like a big display case of kind of like a Mousetrap game, or certain workings of something. And as I was looking at all this, my cousin Whitney, she came, and I must have been on the phone at this point because she brought over this small little whiteboard and she started drawing on it, and she was looking at me like, you can just continue what you're doing. I'm just going to draw on here what I want to say, and you can just see it that way. So she started to draw these like geometric shapes. Maybe they were like squares and circles and rectangles, and she was just kind of like sketching them. And I don't know what that was about, but she was just showing me these like geometric shapes or something. And in front of those shapes, she wrote the word ISIS, like the group ISIS. And I knew in the dream that whatever she was saying with that drawing had to do with this fox hunt mission that they had just succeeded with. And again, it's all very confusing, and it's just too deep and detailed for me to understand what it all means. But I just really wanted to get it out there because I feel like, when I woke up from the dream, I was just seeing that character, that fox character from that Peter Rabbit cartoon in my mind. It like had a lasting impression on me as I was waking up, just seeing that fox's face and his like evil, creepy eyes. And as I was laying there, I remembered that maybe a week or 2 weeks ago, I had seen like 5 or 6 different videos in my subscription feeds that had pictures of foxes as the thumbnails. But as I said, life's just been crazy and busy lately. I just have not been watching videos like I normally do, so I just skipped over those. Sometimes I just browse kind of through and just see what everybody's getting, but I didn't watch the videos, and I don't even know if I even read the video titles. I remember scrolling through and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's like 5 or 6 people that have foxes as their thumbnails. So I don't know, I didn't watch any of those videos until this morning before I decided to do this video, and come to find out that there has been like a lot of foxes spotted walking around the Western Wall, and talk about having to rebuild the temple and everything. So I don't know if this has to do with that or not. Maybe it's something completely separate, because like I said, in the dream, it wasn't just animal foxes walking around. It was it had a personality, and it was a group. but the foxes that have been spotted walking around the Western Wall could be the physical um, representation of whatever this is. So I don't know, you guys. It's a little bit hard for me to describe it as well as I can. So hopefully it makes a little bit of sense. And if you have any sort of insight to this, please feel free to let me know. And if I get anything else, you guys, that I feel is, from the Lord that He wants me to share with you guys, I will definitely do that. But I just haven't been having anything at all. It's just been stuff about mine and my husband's life and preparing for things. So, all right, you guys, hang in there, and I will talk to you guys hopefully soon.